Do y'all hear that? If you listen real closely, it sounds like a great American comeback to me.
A Republican with some money right now should fund a lawsuit in a couple of red states to say that Joe Biden, by taking money from the Chinese Communist Party in the form of a $40,000 check we have the bank records for, that Joe Biden is engaged in an act of insurrection in the United States, and we should take him off the ballot too.
Amen.
That's it. That's the end of the show. I'm kidding.
My man, I love Dan Bongino for real. Like, they don't come more authentic than this dude. Former NYPD officer, former Secret Service agent under Clinton, Bush, and Obama. So those credentials speak for themselves. And I'm well aware that I run the risk of YouTube taking this video down and penalizing me just for having him in a video. But this stuff has to get exposed to as many people as possible. And I respect this dude so much. And God blessed me with this platform and this following to speak the truth and to fear no man, no matter who's in charge or think that they got the power and that they're dictating what's going on and really calling the shots. The big man upstairs always determines the outcome. He always wins. The light always beats the darkness. So I'm going to continue to speak the truth regardless of whatever social and political landscape that we're living in. That's a fact. You can guarantee it no matter what. Now, let's see what Dan has to say.
How do you like that? Chatsters, how do you feel about that idea? Why are we not doing that? Oh my gosh, that would be unethical. That's a good one. Here's the 14th Amendment that they used ridiculously to remove Trump from the ballot in Colorado. Notice the president as an office never appears in the 14th Amendment at all outside of electors. No person shall be a senator. Is Trump running for the U.S. Senate, Joe?
No, Dan.
Okay. Is he running for representative in Congress?
No.
Is he running to be an elector of the president or vice president?
No.
Okay. Is he running for a civil or military or holding any technical office under the United States he's been appointed to, not elected to? You don't think so? You would be correct. You would be correct. Joe, one more here. Is he running for state legislature?
No.
Let's throw one more. An executive or judicial officer of a state, not the United States. Is he running for that? No, he's not. That's correct. I think that's 6 or 7. So he's not even, so this doesn't even apply to Donald Trump at all. So how come Colorado kicked him off the ballot using the 14th Amendment? Because they made it up. Because why? Because why? Because why? Because they hate you. Because they hate you. That's why.
Yep.
Because they freaking hate you. Now, we haven't even got to shall have engaged in insurrection or rebellion against the United States. What? Now, I'm going to go back to my suggestion before I show you how ridiculous even insinuating Trump was involved in an insurrection, which is hilariously stupid. Hilariously stupid. If this is the new law of the land, why are we relying on the Supreme Court? How do you feel about this? Chatsters, how do you feel about this? Money, let's get a lawsuit in red states, give the biggest double-barreled, and just kick Biden off like 4 or 5 ballots. What are the Democrats going to say? What are they going to say? You can't do that. That's unethical. You just did it. You just did it in Colorado. Matter of fact, let's play a one-upsmanship game. How do you feel about that? Let's go to like 5 or 6 red states that total maybe 20 or 30 electoral votes, and let's play a game of how many electoral votes we can disqualify people from the ballot for. What do you think in the chat? Do it. Do it, baby. Do it. Listen to me, chatsters, and everybody listening to the show, because now we got the whole like liberal media ecosystems like obsessed with this show now. They're like terrified of my show now because we draw a bigger audience than most cable channels at this time because everybody's here. Everybody's here talking right now. Everybody's here in a little Bongino army. Everybody's joining in now. I'm not kidding. I'm not. I'm serious as a heart attack. Elizabeth, I am dead serious. Joe Biden, if Donald Trump saying, you got this cut, keep the peacefully and patriotically. If this classifies as an insurrection under the 14th Amendment, which doesn't even apply to the presidency, and you can make that up, if speech like this is classified as insurrection type material worthy of kicking someone off a ballot and stealing another election, then surely Joe Biden accepting $40,000 of Chinese communist money, surely that applies too as a giving aid or comfort. Gee, back to the 14th Amendment quick. I just want to make sure. It says, or given aid or comfort to enemies thereof. Joe, China, enemy of the United States?
Yeah,
Some would say so, like everyone. That's correct. And you would think like taking $40,000 from them and giving them aid or comfort applies, right? Surely, under an expansive reading of the 14th Amendment. So again, if language like this is an insurrection, then surely Joe Biden supporting the Chinese Communist Party is the same. Take a listen.
Know that everyone here will soon be marching over to the Capitol building to peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard.
Peacefully.
Today we will see whether Republicans stand strong for integrity of our elections.
That's horrible.
Kick him off the. If that qualifies, get Joe Biden off the ballot too. Will it stand in the Supreme Court? Probably not. But if the Supreme Court will save us, maybe it'll save them too. Maybe then the left will swallow the syrup of Ipecac and go, we toyed with the wrong people. The reason they keep getting away with it is because we keep doing nothing.
Keep acting scared.
Why are we pussyfooting around? We have actual power too. Relying on judges to save us from what is unquestionably immoral, unethical, and unconstitutional, and acting like we have no power in a federation of states here, 50 states, that all have different governing systems, and the principle of federalism is the biggest wuss bag move I've ever seen in my life. Grow some freaking balls, bro. You've got huge states like Texas. Kick Biden off the ballot there. Get him off. We can't do that. No, you absolutely can. And for all the people out there going, well, you know, Biden may have taken money from China and he may have given aid or comfort to the enemy, but at least we don't talk violently like Trump did when he said go march peacefully and patriotically. Oh, Guy says I can. Wait a second. He says Dan, you're wrong. They have Guy. He says he's got some video. I was totally unaware of Democrats talking like violent maniacs too. And politicians so crazy. I don't believe it. Let me see what you got, Guy. I'm not buying this.
I just don't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country. Maybe there will be.
People need to start taking to the streets. This is a dictator.
You know, there needs to be unrest in the streets for as long as there's unrest in our lives.
Enemies of the state.
Show me where it says that protests are supposed to be polite and peaceful.
Do something about your dad's immigration practices, you feckless.
If they go low, we kill.
How do you resist the temptation to run up and wring her neck?
Biggest terror threat in this country is white men, most of them radicalized up to the right.
I thought he should have punched him in the face. I said, even if you lost, he insulted your wife.
Yes.
He came down the escalator and called Mexicans rapists and murderers. He said, well, what do you think I should have done? I said, I think you should have punched him in the face and then gotten out of the race. You would have been a hero.
I'd like to punch him in the face. I said if we were in high school, I'd take him behind the gym and beat the hell out of him.
Punch some people in the face!
When was the last time an actor assassinated a president?
They're still going to have to go out and put a bullet in Donald Trump, and that's a fact.
Look, as his character is stabbed to death.
Where is John Wilkes Booth when you need him?
I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House.
A Missouri state senator is under investigation by the Secret Service after saying she hopes President Trump is assassinated.
I will go and take Trump out tonight.
Wow.
For the record, I roundly, sincerely, candidly, from the bottom of my heart, condemn political violence. I do not want to live in a country where my daughters fighting street to street against their neighbors. And you shouldn't either. But ladies and gentlemen, we didn't ask for this fight. They did. I condemn any kind of violent political rhetoric. Why?
Same.
Because I don't believe in that, and I never will. But I will defend myself if you attack me. And the Democrats are the most violent people you will ever meet. Combine that with that there's no emergency brake in their behavior, these secular progressive lunatics, and they will do anything to destroy this country and steal an election. And we got a real problem on our hands.
These people are some evil, manipulative hypocrites. And I don't even know if that does it justice, because all the things that they say that us as radical Christian white nationalists and Donald Trump supporters, MAGA, make America great again, people are bigots and we're evil and we incite violence and insurrections and all of. Goodness gracious, are you kidding me? Did you just see? The proof is right there in your face. Compare what Donald Trump said, what he tweeted, to what they have said time and time and time again. Are you kidding me? And we're the bad people, conservatives? Like, the deception is real out here in the streets. And they think they're slick with all of this theatrics that's going on in Colorado, all that hot garbage. That's all it is. It's a ploy to try to get us as conservatives to react and do what they do, to do the illicit sin and wicked actions illegally that they've done time and time again. And we got to get in the game. We got to stop sideline watching. We got to stop being Monday morning quarterbacks, and we got to be strategic about it. I'm saying be legal, be nonviolent, but we got to get in there. We got to full send, zero blitz. Get off the bench, y'all. We got to hit stick it and run this thing up. Stop messing around with these people and end this. We have the power. We have the know-how. I don't know why we're acting timid and afraid. We got to be righteous. We got to be bold, and we got to stand up for our country and stand up for real justice, or we're going to lose this thing. We got to figure out a way. I don't know all the answers. Maybe y'all do down below, but whatever is possible, we need to do it. And I know anything is possible with God. So if you're looking to God, if you're praying, it's going to all work out for you at the end of the day. If you put all your heart, soul, mind, and trust in the Lord, he's going to work all this political stuff out. And again, I know I get passionate about it. I know I seem to get sidetracked, but us common sense Americans, all we want is the government to do what they took an oath to do, to serve their duty and do their darn jobs. That's it. And I know that may be asking a lot, but if they can't live up to that, we need to get them out of there. There has to be a way to boot these people out of these positions of power where they think that they can puppet around our lives and the things that we love and that most people take for granted, that men and women have bravely died and sacrificed their time and their lives for. We just want to uphold those freedoms and those liberties. Is that really asking too much? And these Democrats, we cannot allow them to continue to get away with this and to call us fascists and to live as dictators as they do. We need to close that border. We need to drill, baby, drill. And we need to make America the great nation that it used to be. Not China, not Ukraine, not any other nation around the world. If you live in America, you should be fighting for the United States of America. One nation under God. That's my 2 cents on the whole thing. So from here, I'm going to continue to look to Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. I'm going to pray like never before that at some point in my lifetime, he restores and strengthens this nation. And this is going to be unpopular, but I'm going to continue to pray that these lawless lefties reach repentance before it's all said and done. I love them. I want the best for them, but they are pursuing that wide path of destruction and leading a whole lot of people down it. I need them to come over. I don't need them to, but I want them to come over to this narrow path that leads to eternal salvation, which can only be found through the Messiah, Jesus Christ, Emmanuel, God with us. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. Let's keep this conversation rolling. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, ring that notification bell so you get notified anytime I post a new video. If you like what I'm doing over here and you want to show a little extra love and support, make sure you go check out our website down below in the description section. That way you can get all the awesome shirts you see me wearing in every single video. They're all made by my beautiful wife. This one says created with a purpose. It has it on the chest and on the sleeve. It's based on Ephesians 2 verse 10. I like mine a little baggy, so it seems a little extra room to move and groove, but we got all different sizes ranging from itty bitty extra small to big and hefty 5X, a bunch of colors, different designs, all of that. I'm sure you can find something that you like or a great gift for someone that you love. Outside of that, you can always join the Gibson family here on YouTube and become a member. You can buy me a coffee. You can join the Patreon family. All those links are down below as well. By no means do you have to do any of that. Just showing up and allowing my freckle face to rant at you for a few minutes. I am greatly appreciative. I love y'all. I cannot thank you enough. Until next time, I'll be praying for you. Godspeed. I'm gone.